Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Hopefully this time this part will go a little bit more smoothly and I won't get anywhere near as tongue-tied. I really did lose my focus in the last part. Made many blunders. Right, before we crack on, we have obviously the quest. We've arrived at the King's camp just outside of the Kokori Wild in the ruin known as Ostagar. Duncan has told us that when we're ready to go to begin the joining, we should seek out Alistair, who is somewhere in the camp. So, let's have a wee look at this. Obviously got some characters. We've got King Cailan, son of the legendary King Maric Therin, or whatever the hell he's called. Cailan was the first Ferelden king born into a land free from foreign rule in 2 generations. Since his father's death, he's held the throne alongside his queen Anora. Obviously don't know about Duncan there, the leader of the Wardens. And then we've got Loghain MacTair. Loghain was born a farmer during a time when his country was under foreign occupation. When he was still a boy, he joined the resistance, where his considerable tactical genius quickly became apparent. He became close friends with Prince Maric, the last true heir to the Ferelden throne, and together they led the rebels to drive out the forces of the Orlesian Empire. Oops. Maric raised his friend to nobility, and Loghain is now more of a symbol than a man. He represents the Ferelden ideals of hard work and independence. So, farmer turned hero, eh? That old chestnut. The Kokari Wilds. It is said that in the midst of the Black Age, when werewolves stalked the lands of Ferelden in numbers that kept every farmholder indoors and a hound on every doorstep, a powerful Arl of the Almari peoples stood and declared that he would put an end to that threat. His Arling stood on the border of the dark forest on the southern border of the Ferelden Valley, and he claimed that the werewolves used the forest to launch their midnight assaults on humanity. For 20 years, this Arl led an army of warriors and hounds deep into the forest in his hunt for the werewolves. He slew not only every wolf he came upon, but also every member of the chastened wilder folk. Any one of them, he said, could harbour a demon inside and thus be a werewolf in disguise. For 20 years the forest rang with screams and the rivers ran red. The tales say that an old chastened woman found her sons all dead at the Arl's blades. She pulled one of those very blades from one of her son's heart and plunged it into her own chest, cursing the Arl's name as she did so. Where her blood touched the ground, a mist began to rise. It spread and spread until it was everywhere in the forest. The Arl's army became lost, and it is said that they died there. Others say they wander still. The ruins of his Arling stand to this day, filled with the ghosts of women waiting eternally for their husbands to return. The forest of legend, of course, is the Kokari Wilds. There are as many legends about the great southern forest as there are shadows, or so the saying goes. The chasing wilder folk have made their home there since mankind first came to these lands, and the wild land spreads as far into the south as anyone has ventured. Beyond the mists are vast tracts of snow, white-capped mountains and entire fields of ice. It is a land too cold for mankind to survive, yet the chastened eke out an existence even there, and they tell of horrors beyond the wilds that the lowland folk could not begin to comprehend. To most, Ferelden simply ends with the Kokari Wilds. There is nothing beyond. The Wilds is a land of great trees, wet marshes and dangerous monsters. What more need be said? And there is the lengthy missive of the Kokari Wilds. A little bit of history there. And then we have creatures, the Archdemon, which is basically a old dragon god reincarnated that leads the Blights. Okay, so now that we're up to speed on where the hell we are, Ostagar, just outside those damn Kokari Wilds we'll just be reading about, we'll have a wee exploration to see what's going on. Anything I can collect?
Make her watch over you, my lord.
You called me lord? Yes, I can get used to that title. No, nothing seems to be here. Oh! Elf root! And the chest is locked.
Make her watch over you, my lord.
Yes. That's right, Lord Horston. Of the Dwarves, Lord Horston. Mightiest dwarf. Champion of the proving. Yes, that's right. Yep, sacks. And more sacks. Plank vellums. Some bone and whatever else.
Maker watch over you, my lord.
Thank you. Let us say, do not ignore me as you walk past me, or address me. Address me my proper title. But I think we've pretty much explored all there is to explore here. Oh, saw something flashing. I think so. Oh, there we go. Another one. And we're out. And crossing the bridge. Oh, big drop. Whoa! Windy.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Tell me about this place.
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logains closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Yeah, you missed off me. Off that list, actually. Okay, thank you.
Go on then.
Bye-bye.
Good luck to you then.
Oh, and we... Oops-a-daisy. And we got a codex about Ostagar. Oops-a-daisy. Excuse me. Excuse me, there you go. Basically, it is a big castle that used to be a fortress thing. It's ruined, ruins now, and it's basically at the end, at the edge of the wilds, and it was used to fend against those wilder folks. So here we are. What is this?
Hail to you.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now.
Okay, tell me about him.
I suppose I do, but it wouldn't be prudent to discuss the king's business with you.
Fine.
As you wish.
How very rude of you. What's up here?
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood,
Let me
you may
take
as well
a
slit
close
your
look.
throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die.
What did I say about not touching it? Just a second, people.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these Darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me. My faith sustains me. I shall not fear 10,000 men should they set themselves against me. Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of... My faith sustains me.
There are lots of dogs, different kinds. We've given reports of
You approach the tent of Tairn Loghain. State your business. He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities. Don't be absurd. He can't give an audience to everyone who walks up here, you know? He won't be happy about that. Hold on, I'll go get him.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume. Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden? Marek respected the Grey Wardens. They have an honored place in the hearts of our people. But Marek would have understood that it takes more than legends to win a battle. That's not an argument I'll repeat here. You're no surface dwarf, I can see it in your eyes. Smart of the Grey Wardens to look for new recruits in Orzammar. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you? If Kaelin has his way, you will. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort. Then simply pray.
You found our tent, I see. Is there something you need? Do not wait too long before seeking out Alistair. As I said earlier, we will need to begin preparations for the joining before nightfall.
May the Maker preserve us all. They say the Darkspawn horde has grown larger.
I want this nonsense talk stopped immediately. What are you, a bunch of Natric fishwives spreading gossip until you brown your small